Hi, my name is Beth Nash, and I teach at Marietta College. I teach drawing and foundation courses, but I've been an artist, my whole life and focused on painting for the past 10 years, but a regular digital, not digital painting, but acrylic painting. And when the pandemic came on, for some reason, I just didn't want to paint anymore. I just didn't want to. I had a whole show laid out and that I was to send away, but then it was canceled and I was just kind of done with it for a while. So I decided I wanted to learn how to paint on my iPad. And I had seen some work that I really liked. I like digital work that looks like um, a painting. And so this is done on my iPad with the app Procreate. And it was just a really interesting learning experience because I really am not a technical person. And most digital work that I was familiar with was very tight and it looked digital and I never liked that. So anyway, I was teaching online when the pandemic hit, obviously, because all the schools were closed. And I decided, well, I'll take a class online, which before I thought, who would do that? Never. Well, it was great. I did it and great. And I learned a lot of things about Procreate that I wouldn't have learned otherwise. And so I delved deeply into online art experiences, drawing models, attending performances, and drawing on my screen. And I now do a lot of that. And I've just recently started to paint from my digital work. So it's been an interesting journey. And another thing is, I'm not a huge people person, but I love to look at people and watch people. And I realized when I was at home and working from home so much, I really missed people. So now my people are all virtual and it's all very good. But it was a really interesting experience. And another thing I think that I will repeat what Marlene said, I often find that I'll paint something which has nothing to do with anything really. And then I find out, well, I guess it did have something to tell me. And when I researched this, the influence to this today, this is based on a Susan Valadon painting, and the model, whose name is Emily Meadowskin, she's a kind of famous model in the online community. She was recreating this scene from a Susan Valadon. And I have always been a person who looks at signs and things, and I realized that this was one of my first paintings that I did digitally that I felt was really taking me where I wanted to go. And I see her finding this card and discovering this under the couch. And I feel like that was kind of the prophetic statement to me, as that you discovered this new thing, which really opened my world in just so many ways. That's all I have to say. I don't have any more work, but you can follow my incredibly amount of posting that I do on Instagram at Beth Nash Art, and I will put that in the chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Beth. Deborah?